Hello, I'm Peter Apps, Global Defence columnist for Reuters news agency, British Army Specialist Reservist, and welcome to my new YouTube channel, Peter Apps, Battle for the World. It's certainly hard for me to believe this, but it's now 20 years since a minibus crash broke my neck in the Sri Lankan Civil War, leaving me largely paralysed from the shoulders down. That makes it 19 years since I got back to work the day after leaving hospital, and it doesn't seem that either. Even as a young reporter in the early 2000s, the world often felt on fire, from the emergence of Al-Qaeda to the global financial crisis. Now, in the middle of the 2020s, as we enter the second quarter of the current century, if anything, things are moving even faster. As many of you know, alongside a couple of brief spells in government military service during COVID in Ukraine, I've spent years working to tie these things together in articles and more recently books, particularly with my history of NATO, published 2024, and its sequel, The Next World War, The New Age of Global Conflict and the Fight to Stop It, out in early 2026. I'm not going to stop writing books or articles or appearing on my own or other podcasts, but I'm starting this YouTube channel because I think it's sometimes worth going directly to an audience, explaining what I think is going on, or even just telling a wider story that I think is now important, and trying to do it in a quick and simple manner. In the coming weeks, therefore, as well as hopefully for much longer, you'll find me presenting videos on what I think are some of the most important issues and flashpoints of our age. I'm going to start by looking at the places where I think a major war might start, and also looking at why that fear is now helping to drive much wider events in many places around the world. We'll also be looking above the skies into space, down into the depths of the world's oceans, and back into history to help explain where we might be going and how we got here in the first place. I'll also be looking to take you with me on some of my trips around the world. It's not that easy travelling when you're paralysed from the shoulders down, so I'll also look at the practicalities of some of my journeys as well as the broader lessons. I find the world endlessly fascinating, and I hope that you do too. You might even find out a bit more about my life if that ever turns out to be of interest. So there we are. That's me and the first ever episode of my new podcast, Battle for the World. Don't worry, others will be longer. This is also the first real project of Saltwater Crocodile Ventures, my new company delivering media production, training, and a range of other services. For now, go well. I'm Peter Apps. This is Battle for the World, and I will see you back here soon.